Okay, let's get started. I got the data and then which I was to use for optimization. So for this, here are the services. Let me start with the pricing service. So for this, what I did was actually load all the data into the cache and then keep it in memory instead of actually loading the CSV file. So this is what the pricing service does. And then the routing service, the most important. I picked the open route API, and then for this, I only use the client directions for making just one API request, and then after that, I extract the responses, the geometry, and then I store these. And then these are the computations that I do. There's point to point, and then there's using the cyan etc. Everything else is just computed. And then for the segmentation, these are how I break down the assumptions. To begin with, there is the assumption of the range, which is 500 meters, but then I use something close to around 460. So let me just test to show you how it works. There's a testing file somewhere. Who is it? Yeah. Let me start with this. Actually, will be broken down into this will just be one leg because it's around 387. Let me just test. So the legs are actually broken down into. Let me be testing. Oh, sorry, I didn't start the server. Yeah, server started. So for this, it's most likely one leg. Yeah, the 82 is just one leg. So the reason being, in this, where is the assumption? The not optimization. Segmentation. For this, what I've done is actually return the entire route if just within the range. 382 is within the range. So it just gives you one, it scans. Let me show you. It scans the best, the most economical, stations found. It found five stations and then uses the most economical, that is the lowest price, and that is what it has returned. Let's try something else. A longer route, let me use this. This is around 1300 miles. So this will be around 4 legs. That is 1300 divided by around 450. Let's try this. So what will happen in this case is that the cementation. What will happen in this case is that each of the legs actually treated as equal distance, and then the legs within the distance now the service here scans through each of those points and then gets the most optimal point, the optimal one, and then they return. This is actually what it gives. The leg cannot be exceed the maximum range, that is 500, but I've used a safety figure of around 460 miles. And then the optimization, this is actually what computes the mileage, that is the gallons that we need, and then for the station with the lowest combined. Yes, let me take you back to Postman. So for this, let me try it again so that you can see how fast it takes. Of course, this has been cached. So it's if we ever get such a request again, it gives almost instantaneously. So for this, we get there are three legs, which of around I think let's check around there's leg 3 for 26 miles, and then for 20, that is the one that I was looking at for 26. Yeah, so it has used equidistance between them. And then you just you can see one API call, and then the stations that you found is 15, and then for each of those, it actually just targets the most optimal. Let me show you how it performs when we have the data is not in the cache, how fast that is returned. Let's try this one. Okay, time is almost up, but this is just a test. So this is a new one. You can see almost a few seconds. Yeah, we've got the distance covered. Is around the distance is 1268. So yeah, and then it returns everything we need. So yeah, ideally that is it. Thank you.